So guys, calm down. And let me ask you, how much pound did the government spend to rename and relocate the American plant? Because if it is true, they spent $34 million or $38 million to relocate and don't forget to rename the plant, then well, not my words, not I. Say it, not I, but the Lord himself, the Lord with a small L.
I am a boat Wakana. It is a castle, or may you hear my. Then num a memoir enquiet, I come there.
No, because truthfully, where the thing was before in the Western region, did it complain? Did it complain? No, Western region people you were using the thing's presence to manage your poverty small. And here I mean poverty in development. Because when it comes to natural resources, they are Western region, they are in a comfortable lead. But when it comes to like road infrastructure, hey, Jesus! Western region, no, guys, what's your crime? Because I really want to know. But the plants, no, that you people were using to manage how the nation has neglected Ukraine, even the plants, the government sat down and realized that no, Ashanti region is their PSA, and they have been complaining of being poorly developed under the party they voted for the most. So we are relocating the plants from the Erratic region to the Ashanti region, when the cost of relocating the plants can indeed transform the state of roads in the Ashanti region and even give the school children in their region together with their teachers free tablets. Clap for the government. Clap. But when Selma buying, they are so sure that these are the little things voters need the most from them. Instead of solving their real issues, no, just engage in gimmick. Well, we live to see. So welcome to the show. This is BackPage on Citi TV, and my name is Caleb Kudah. So some residents in Kumasi went on a demonstration. This whole they say, Sebi, when you be mawasia,
the issue in the country now is erratic power supply, so what is going on in the country in the last 6-7 months now has not been good for us doing businesses in the country. What we are telling Nana Akufo-Addo and the government is that we need power.
Akufo-Addo and Bawumia have together managed this country into crisis. They have managed this country into economic crisis, and they have managed this country into doomsday crisis. They campaign on the backbone of doomsday. That during their tenure, there will be nothing like doomsday, but there is a rebirth, a reincarnation of that doomsday. And the worst of it is that we don't even know when the lights will go off.
I hope I got that right. Yeah, essentially, they are very angry. But yeah, I sincerely like the style of the NPP government, if you ask me. I mean, back in the days when the lights went off, we all shouted, "Oh, Mahama!" Then the invectives will follow. But these days, we are not even allowed to call it the thing by its name. We are not calling it by its name. Talk less to mention the name of the man who's supposed to be responsible, or who says he's responsible for every good and every bad thing that has happened so far. And this admission he's only making now because he doesn't want us to blame his successor apparent for the mess we are in. But yeah, I like the humility of President Akufo-Addo. On one breath, this government gaslight us. They make us feel we are out of our mind for crying over the pain they are causing us, they are inflicting on us. And on the other occasion, the only occasion that he will attempt to say something about Dumsono. And mind you, all the time he talks about very pressing things only when he's traveled outside. So occasions like this, he finds it appropriate to say those who are critiquing his government, when you're free. That's true. We may be blind, and we need a blind Messiah. But this one, the way things are going, even if you're, excuse me, respect to my people, even if you're visually impaired, you can feel how messy the economic situation is, and you don't need nobody to tell you, right? You don't even need them. It has rained recently, and the weather is cold somewhat, but our pockets are hot. The system is. And I'm in traffic, people meet me. So this condition you are feeling, the weather is cold, but your system is hot, is called sidiosis. But truthfully, anyone who criticizes the NPP is just an ingrate. You all should be grateful for what we are going through. You know why? The NPP has helped you people. We have helped you.
Honorable, Ajay, Osajay was the MP. Then he was a minister. Then you came to overthrow him. Then you also become deputy minister. Then John Kuma also came to overthrow you. So now why you don't want to follow the party? Is it NDC people who are pushing you?
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Prempeh College's very own. I didn't know he has a Ghana background. I thought EP was. Also, Ashanti Regional Chairman of the NPP Chairman, won't to be, but yeah. I mean, after sitting down and watching how Ghanaians, we've been sitting so sheepishly, doing almost nothing close to what they did the last time they tasted Dumsono. The president was like, wow, Ghana for. You have patience. You can deal with a lot of nonsense.
I do acknowledge Regional Minister for Energy, ladies and gentlemen and Nananom, the challenges that the people of Ashanti and indeed of other parts of the country have had to endure in very recent times over the supply of power. And I can only thank you for the patience you have exhibited in the face of these challenges.
Well, Mr. President, it's true. We are very, very, very patient. We can continue to even enjoy the Dumso, and you can continue to tell us it's not Dumso, and we will be very patient. In fact, we don't mind if you can sustain this till like December 7th and beyond, Like, we are very patient like that. Patient to a fault. And yes, Mr. President, I have also taken notice of how voters in the NPP's World Bank have been complaining plenty that your government has neglected them, blah, 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 blah. I've seen some. Please, what did you say about them again?
Mpanyinfoɔ na wɔ ɔman mu a wɔne hu deɛ papa bi a ɛkɔ so wɔ Ghana sɛ twɛdi ampɔ Nyankopɔn bɛbie wɔn ani wɔne hu deɛ ɛkɔ so wɔ Ghana.
In other words, Mr. President, you do all. That's it. Just tell them the truth. Give it to them. They are bright. Open your eyes. Don't let anyone sit on your happiness. It reminds me of the last time when the president said, Mose Montuma MPP bill, NDC, and this was in the Ashanti region. I don't know who frustrated him, but I don't need no nonsense, man. Honestly, can someone help me make sense of why the government really relocated the Mary plant to Kumasi? Because I still don't get it. And I'm sure even Otumfo is wondering, the people, it's not for you to improve the Dumso situation. What is this?
DRA and others are all government establishment. Let's give it out and divest to public sector, private sector, and then we inject money in there. So, and get the right people to do it. Greatco and others and all are all for private sector. Let's give them the money, get the qualified people, divest government from it, and let them do it. So, other than that, electricity company is in a situation where we don't know, but that also must be divested and give it to private sector. So, why are we still holding it when we don't have the money?
Well, hey, first let me say Pierre, and Pierre, tell them, when we talk, they don't listen. They are just using and misusing and abusing us. Now they are changing, they have changed the Senate boss. My disposing, they have brought a Japadia deal hair apparatus, Safumafu Jr. But you know all this, one thing that makes me happy is how PURC is dealing with ECG. You ECG people, we were all clapping for you when you went around disconnecting lights to places like Parliament. You almost went to Jubilee House. Hey, you even took the light of schools and hospitals. Suddenly, you were taking our lights, giving us no timetable. Now you have a timetable. Just because someone's insulting comment to us, you are pretending to see no evil, hear no evil, do no evil, smell no evil. We share 5.8 million.
Do that, we are going to work on it, and it's not a work that is a single event, it's a process, and we'll continue to work on it for the energy sector to become better.
Have you heard of calls for a timetable?
Ask those who want it to bring it.
They should bring the timetable.
If there is, I haven't seen any timetable. So when
people are calling for it.
Say bring a timetable, what do you mean? The ECG says that there is no timetable coming. Why do you want to bring a timetable? What purpose? Why would somebody get up and wish evil or bad for the country? When it is not planned, you can't tell the person. Were you in Ghana under your mama? Did you live in this country under your mama? Did you live in this country under your mama? Did you? I'm asking you a question. Did you live?
It was equally worse.
It cannot be equally worse.
MPP use it as a tool against them.
And I'm saying that even if you are talking about that, it was worse under your mama than ever now.
Oh, don't worry. The real evil people, are plotting. They are plotting it against December 7th. Me, every election year, I vote with my right thumb. But this year, I've decided I'll vote with my left thumb. The left one. No more of No. This time I'll do it with my left because I'll just do that. I'll vote with my left thumb. PURC, they have slapped 5.8 million Ghana CD fine on the board members of ECG over the Dundum and their refusal to provide us timetable. We are suffering under this thing. And so, they have not given us timetable. PRC said they should, and they didn't do it. Finally, someone supports the suffering Ghanaian. And I love how PRC commissioner spoke. He spoke very softly, but confidently, gently. But he's certain that the ECG board members will pay because this is not the first time. They have precedent. There is precedent. I also loved how he explained that they decided to find the individual board members, and they even did it with respective effect, because they say that if they find ECG as an entity, they will push the thing onto us in hidden tariffs. Before you know, your prepaid has finished. Before you know, then they are using your prepaid to pay the fine. But this time, they said they will pay it themselves. No, I've never felt so thought of as a citizen like this before.
The fine was the next logical step for the commission. We will get to that bridge if depending on how ECG responds to this latest order. But yes, we are aware of that provision, and I guess the court is the final arbiter when it comes to disputes. So we decided as a commission to impose this fine. And mind you, this is not going to be the first fine. That you recall that when the issue with the prepaid metering and people were not able to buy power, and with at least since I've been on the board, there are a number of fines that ECG have they paid. So I hope this time around too they will comply with the order. But if not, I believe the legal department will advise the commission appropriately.
No, PURC. I love it. More fire. Please, when you finish, go to Ghana Water. When you finish other utility, go to Ghana LPG. Go to even find them people. Go to some house. No, from PURC, it would be nice to move to PNC, but I won't. To be honest, they are not serious people. What kind of life is that? The kind of hardship we are dealing with as a group of people, any group of people who are seeking to govern us must not be, at least, the least thing you should do is to be serious. What is this? But maybe after this break, I might have time to say a thing or two about PNC, Janet Nabula. When I listened to her interviews with Sanda on radio, I was like, hey, I saw her first on radio TV today. I was like, Mami, I know if I know cancer by her to radio. No, so no. What I'm really looking forward to after the break is another woman. She has been jailed 10 years. And she's been jailed for doing something very simple, stealing. Basically, we are there. So we are there, your friend will crawl for. Yes, sir. After this break, crawl for. You're alive. Welcome from that break. This is BackPage on Citi TV, and my name is Caleb Kudah. So sometimes some headlines pop up in the news, and you can't help but remember the titles of some books you read back in high school. So, for example, Our Husband Has Gone Mad Again. How many of you read that book? Oh, you've seen it? Great. That was all I could think of. Our Husband Has Gone Mad Again. When I read that, a certain regional minister ordered the arrest of an ECG regional manager because an institution in his region owed 600,000 Ghana cedis. ECG people went to disconnect their line. Minister calls the regional manager to say, my friend, reconnect the lights. I'm sorry, what called disconnecting? And Kofone the cast 600,000. He's not worried about that. They should reconnect the lights. ECG manager says, oh, all right. National as a Malamunya responsible. No, almighty minister calls the police. Ghana police, some of them, it's like they work with AI intelligence. You're from one robot. Ghana police, we have come to arrest you. Order from above. Some of them. Before the rest will beat me. No, at night. And I told you, Ghana police, I told her I'd be Master, they went, boss, you are under arrest. I said, no, I am a regional minister, I say, I'm metro, watch a canny or see reconnect one jemu, and see a bet you and you have to remain silent. Otherwise, whatever you say could be used against you in the court of law. I mean, the guy was like, what have I done? So, we don't know, but regional minister said we should come and pick you. No, clap for the Ashanti regional minister and the Zongo police. Fantastic guys. They are law unto themselves. In some places, the minister would have been made to go home for such, for breaking the law and for disrupting public official from article But he was seen in the company of his boss. Yo, gang. Just say. So that was the regional minister and the national, and the president of the republic. Now, those of you who are saying birds of a feather, stop it. I heard you. Stop that thing. I'm not going to repeat it. It's not cool. You can't say that about, One of them is a human rights champion, though, and the other is almost the opposite, but they are best friends. And just though, the people told Kwesi Ny3 that, Sir Ejana Shoa, oh, Peppa, professional fire, they show him fire. No, they give him pepper. But before he went to the, report said he fainted. Oh.
After days of campaign activities, aspirants engaged delegates to seek their votes in the Saturday's election. One of the aspirants, the former GFA president, Kwesi Ny3, was hospitalized hours before the elections. Leadership of the party paid him a visit and told Citi News he was responding to treatment.
It's okay. As a human being, you cannot control when you be sick or when you be fit. So it's part of life.
Right, so after he fainted, he rose again. Somebody shout, he rose! And he walked majestically to the battlegrounds where he was defeated. Shout hallelujah.
Good life. Wow, person to mame. Menya o manya o meka mo ho meboa constituency no. Na maka nyina enya MP enya se obenya MP position na wate. Enti me bompa ya mamu nyina. Mo so mo bompa ya mame.
Glory. Say no to glory. No, I thought someone was supposed to be the Cristiano Ronaldo taking the pass from Messi.
Ya Jamira Abuaji had 229, which constitute 22.1%. Aaron Prince Dua had 2, which constitute 0.2%. Kwesi Ny3 had 35 votes, which constitute 3.4%. Portia Champon, 6 votes, which constitute 0.6%. Abna Pokua Amwa Boite, 0%. Helena Mensah had 302 votes, which constitute 29.3%. Klinsman Kakari Mensah had 2 votes, which constitute 0.2%. Evans Dua had 63 votes, which constitutes 6.1%. And Kwabena Boateng had 394 votes, which constitute 38.1%. So I hereby declare Kwabena Boateng as the elected parliamentary candidate for Ejuso constituency.
Sad. My director says Messi has removed him solely. Oh, Ejuso people, you put our man on relegation. Is it fair? Is it normal thing? Now, what's her name? Is this Sedina Tamaklo? Yeah, wow. She is abroad somewhere, right? Or a British baby. Now, according to the report from the court, when she was Maslock boss, she and some guy they basically stole money. Ofi aga, omujiyesika, aju shika. They stole state money. The judge was even presiding over the case. Hey, ni hu jiri nana obone say, hey, mujiyaga na sikama no yefe. Oh, no, she was accused of stealing, and she has since been jailed for 10 years.
10 years is reasonable in the circumstance. I'm not going to quarrel about it for now, but we'll take the full judgment and read. But 10 years is something that's reasonable in the circumstance. But if need be that there's a need for an enhancement, why not? But at the moment, from what we've listened to and what we've learned from the judgment, 10 years is reasonable. And the other accused person also had 5 years cumulatively. So let's see what happens. What is refreshing is that she will be brought down. to face the sentence. No problem at all.
Has the process done already, or you're now going to?
We've started the process, and with this judgment, that's going to speed up the process. And you know, Ghana, we have various laws. You can choose to stay away. But so far as you have laws relating to how you can extradite from one country to Ghana, in case there's a judgment against like this one, rest assured that should be brought down to face justice.
No, per the judgment, it means that anywhere we see the former Maslow boss name, we can replace it with, like, how do you call, if someone steals in your language, how do you say, in the street? I mean, how do you say, how do you say someone has stolen something on the, you say, okay, another language, please. Okay, what else? What's it? Oh, Babana. Hey, sorry. Hey, somebody told me to say it. Balawo. It's Balawo, not Bab. Oh, okay. And your former master boss, we have updated your name, you know. So when people are called to the bar, they add Esquire to it. Well, if you are called to the jail, we add what? A we to it.